Let's talk about the stories that we tell ourselves on a daily basis and how the stories that we tell ourselves can create either a positive or negative mindset. For instance, positive or negative thoughts or emotions, which can then create positive actions, negative actions, or sometimes no action at all. And living here, for example, living here in Arizona, it rarely rains. And when it does, I find there are two types of people. One type of person that tells themselves a story that sounds like this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's raining. I hate when it rains. The rain is so depressing. It makes me feel so tired and lazy. I don't even want to do anything. And then there's another person that sounds like this when it rains in Arizona. There's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited it's raining. I love when it rains here because we rarely get to see it. And it just makes me feel so happy and calm. And it allows me to focus on things around my house that I haven't gotten to in weeks because I was so distracted by the sun. You can hear the difference between the positive and the negative story about rain here in Arizona, right? And you can hear how the negative person takes on these thoughts and emotions of tiredness, sadness, depression, laziness, which leads to no action at all. For those people sometimes. They sleep in, they snooze, maybe they aren't productive that day. As opposed to the person that tells themselves a positive story about when it rains here in Arizona, that can feel peace and joy and comfort and excitement to be able to get things done that they hadn't been able to get done prior, and taking positive action. And let me tell you, I understand this is not easy. It's something we have to practice on a daily basis, myself included. I'm not perfect. Currently, we're going through a little bit of a plumbing issue and reconstruction issue in my house for our house for the last week. And I'll admit to you, we stayed a night at a hotel. We had to bring our cats, and that was like a production. And initially I went into it with this really intentional frame of mind. Okay, this is going to be an adventure. We're having a staycation and real positive. And then I'll tell you, when I thought that I was going to have to spend a second night there, I went to this state of mind. I literally told myself this story. If I have to stay here another night, I'm going to go crazy. I feel trapped. I'm lazy. I'm not doing anything. I'm super annoyed. And I had to stop and catch myself, because I realized in that moment I was setting myself up for failure. I was setting myself up to not be productive, to not enjoy it like we set out to enjoy it. So I stopped in that moment and I said, okay, I'm grateful that I have a place to stay. I'm grateful that our cats adjusted really well. I'm grateful that this situation at home is moving according to plan and our insurance company is working us really well. I'm really thankful for that. And you know what? Tomorrow, if I have to be here, here's what I'm going to do differently. I'm going to wake up and I'm going to work out and I'm going to be productive. I'm going to do a couple things and here's how it's going to look different. And I immediately reframed that story. So I share that because I want you to know that it's something that we have to be intentional about. And that's what I want to encourage you to think about today. What stories are you currently telling yourself about the situations that are going on in your life right now? And how can you rewrite some of those stories to put them more in a positive light, should any of those stories be currently negative? And if they are, one of the things that I find really helpful is to find something that you can be grateful for in those moments, or find something that you can be learning from so that you can move yourself in action, feeling the state of mind that you want to feel and taking the action towards your goals in what you want to do and what you want to achieve. So get out there today, be intentional, know that you have full control to rewrite your story at any time throughout your day.